And it is joined by me, Alpha, alone this weekend, which is going to be fun. We're coming into the second round of the season. See how we do. Let's see how people do around here. We have 19 people on Slack. Few reserves filling in. It's going to be fun to watch. Just need to check something. Just need to check if my voice is on allow, and it is. But hello and welcome to PSGL. But is anyone out on a lap yet? No. But put your predictions in the chat. Who you think's gonna get the win? Maybe something better. Or who's gonna get the top 3? Or who's gonna be the most surprising driver of the race today? I haven't watched F9 much because obviously I'm an F10 driver. Haven't been watching. But let's see how we do. The first person on the lap is a Racing Point of Vettel. I hope you can hear the okay, you can hear it. So if they're not putting F9 in the title, I forgot. But we all know it's F9. So I keep checking, something keeps coming up, sorry about that. But so if they're not putting F9 in the title, but I think it's Vettel on their lap first, so we'll watch Vettel first thing, see how he does. Into turn 1, he's gonna take a wide line, enter tight, can cut a bit more over the chicane. So he's not using much as attack as he can, but he's coming nice and tight. Oh, little slide. So Vettel there. But let's see what he does. He does a 27.2. It's not the fastest. He's still going quick here though. He's obviously going to be the first person setting a lap on here. But he backs out to let Jacob through. Yeah, no. It's just unit my time. Just sorry about that. But he's in front, so we'll watch him. So we'll be wanting to see maybe some, what is it, 24s, mid 24s, high 24s. Let's see what happens here. He goes nice and wide. Let's see what he does. Is it going to be a 25-0 for Mad Scientist? Set the pace setting lap. But Jacob is the next one to go across the line. Is 25-1. Both Williams are now on the front row. I think it's... I can't see who's next. I'm very sorry. I think it is, but he invalidated. And oh, what? Worm goes third. But just watch the Haas of Belpena. He's on mediums, and he does a 25.7. Puts him red dragon next to the final corner. 26 1, 5. Just see what else happens. Oh, Jan went 5th, 6th. But who's next closest? Oh, Josh went pole. Sorry for missing that. Didn't know where Josh was, but he's went pole with 24.9. A low 24.9 as well. We should be seeing people scrape. Oh, F1MD sold at a 24.9. So we're seeing the fast laps come in now at the start of the session, very early as well, into the session. But we get to see laps started to creep in, but obviously the laps are going to creep in more and more because of track evolution and track grip. But I would love to see a wet race. That would make it more challenging, because the wet race is going to push them back, but it does look like people are running dry setups a lot, because it does not look like people are running wet setups. But I think it's a Levini on the next closest person for a lap. Then a 108. I'm gonna call him Levan. Call him Levan. But we see the first comment. Oh, let's see that. My Twitter is ozone_alpha_. So Clement Ozone. So it's ozone with capital O underscore alpha with capital A, and then underscore under that in investment. That's what my tag is. It is ozone_alpha_. Yep, no problem, mate. Just know it already, but okay. As we see, 11 minutes to go. Levan got a 25-0. So my voice down the way, I'm just taking a drink of water. Gotta stay hydrated, but does anyone who's the closest next? Vettel hasn't done a lap. He did a 25.8, but not bad, but like the grid is really close in this division. It's like, is anyone close to a lap? I think it's Bradley, so I think we'll watch Bradley for full lap, boys. See when he puts it onto a hot lap. He puts it on hot lap here. I usually put it a hot lap on the exit of this corner here, like, because he'll lose the back end a bit. But let's see how he does here. See if he goes over the curb here. Takes a tight line for the exit. But let's see. Could use a little bit more curb on the entry into this corner. Will lock up, misses the apex, but he's still doing a good lap, still goodish sector 1, but we'll just see on this nice camera. I can take a good enough curb there. See, nice apex, takes a late apex into that corner, but now he runs very nicely through this corner. He's the closest to the line on board for cops, and he goes through cops. He brakes for cops. Okay, let's just see what he does here. Nice and smooth, brake to 7th. Nice few corners. It's nice flowing into Chapel, and now coming down the hangar straight, coming into Stowe. You can take a little bit of curb on the corner. See, you can run a little bit wider than that. Coming into Vale, you want to hit this curb here. Then you want to take a nice line, and he's coming across the line now, Bradley. And he does a 25.6, not bad lap, pretty good from him. Reds is next, coming to Chapel. Now 101, 1 minute 1.8 through the middle sector. We've been seeing a lot of 1 minute 1 through the middle, but let's see. He takes a nice line. He didn't take the curb though, so you can take a lot more curb into that corner. But he takes it nicely through Vale. Don't know what this corner is called here, but rounding the lap, a 25.1 puts him P5. Anyone know the next closest? I think it's Delta actually. Yeah, it is. So we'll watch Delta coming to the final sector. He wants to stick it in 5th just to get a little bit more traction, but you should stay to the left here on the exit Chapel. You should take a little bit of curb for Stowe, and he does. He should be able to run a little bit wider, but he takes a good enough line on the exit, and he takes a nice line, hops a little bit too much over the sausage curb. So he's going to lose a little time by hopping over that, but his lap is a 25.8, puts him P15. Does anyone else know? I think it's Josh, but I'll just check for you now. It might be Luke, and it is Luke, but there's someone ahead of them. I think it's, no, it's Dalibir. What's his teammate? No, it's Drukik. It's Buck. It's Buck actually, sorry. But Buck's just across the line, 24.9, puts him on the front though with 8 minutes to go. But we'll see delay there, let's see what he does. Just going through the final corner, it's not enough for Paul, but it's enough to go 17th. Luke goes 19th on the medium tyre. He'll want to go on the soft because it's soft medium. There's no point of going on the mediums because the strategy is not that much quicker than the actual normal start. It's pretty much the same pace. The normal strategy in a Britain, they're both the same pace pretty much. Yep. Obviously it's pretty much the same pace. What is it? Medium soft or soft medium. Because it's just pretty much the nice flowing thing. But let's see, is anyone else on a lap? I think it's Red. No, it's his teammate actually. Hassan? Call him Hassan. I call him Hassan. Oh, sorry about that. Mr. Boy Warm goes pole. Yes, but Josh improved. But then Mr. Boy Warm went pole. But I think the next closest is it? Oh, Jacob's up on a lap. We'll just watch him here through the final few corners because not anyone really on a lap. Oh, Vettel went 11th. Good for him. It's a good. Oh, Vettel. That's 11th and 12th for the pink Mercedes. Good laps on there, but Jacob Leaper. Let's see what he does. Maybe a 25-2. Goes 8th, but he was already 8th. Sorry about that. He was already 8th. He didn't improve because I think he lost some time. Oh, Mad Scientist goes pole. And Williams is on pole at their home Grand Prix with 5 minutes to go in the session. Look, everyone can do one more run if they can come in from now to the end. But a lot of people dealt with in low fuel. I think he was pushing a lot on his lap there. Is anyone up on the lap? Levan went improved. Sorry, I missed that. He went improved. If he gets back, come back, and then round, he can do another lap. Sorry, I am drinking water to stay hydrated. Stay that cheeky wee bit hydrated. But obviously we get to see. But we get to see how we do. Well, not how we do, but how everyone else does. So about saying it's my first time commentating on my own. But 4 minutes to go. Prentice improved as well. That put him 3rd. Obviously I raced in this division last season, so it's a very competitive. Bradley's on a lap, and I think he's the closest. People, if they want to do one more lap, they should just go in and wait a couple minutes, go about 2 minutes 30, so they don't have much traffic. But if you go out early, people could improve late at the end, so you want to go out about 2:30 for this last session. So Bradley can come in again and then go back out if he wants to go on a new set. So we'll see what he does. I think he'll probably just stay up for his lap, finish his lap. Does he? No, he comes out. He comes in. Wants to come in quick as he can, try to get that final lap in. Because he has enough time, everyone has enough time. I think we'll probably watch this out for the middle of Dalibur. I forgot what his name was, I'll just call him Dalbur. It takes a lot of grass, which you shouldn't be doing on that corner. You want to stay far away from lines like as possible. But let's see what he does here. Takes a nice tight line, jumps over the curb like you're supposed to do. See, it's a good turn next corner, but I don't know what these corners are called, but turn 4 and then going into turn 5 here onto the Wellington straight. He wants to stay right as possible to touch that curb because you can go with that curb a lot. It's half a tenth up coming through Brooklands. We'll go wide at Luffield and then come in tight for the late apex. But it takes a good line, goes to 4. Alright, we're going to take this camera here. Nice line through there. Does a Dalbier. Takes into Cops. He doesn't lift. He takes it flat. Nice. Good line through there. Marriott and Beckett. You can pretty much take a lot of this flat. But majority into Chapel. He takes a little bit of grass. He's 4/10 up. He's improved a lot now. This would put him in a 25-6. But the division, let's see, and he goes through Stowe, doesn't touch the grass, he takes a wide, that's really nice line through Stowe. Coming into Vale, the final few corners, I forgot what this is called, this section, but it's a nice flowing section. He does a 25-4 and puts himself between the racing points. Delta's coming up very late, what's he doing? But I think it's ILR Vettel's no, is it? Okay, no, it's a Mercedes or Soul. Yeah, it's Soul, so we'll watch Soul on the lap. No, it's actually Reds. No, it's Josh closest, but he's a second down. Maybe he's like, alright, I'm gonna slow down, just take a nice double lap, but actually it is now. I don't know what you were doing there, lad, but like, you okay? The minute 10, you might have to go because there are people coming. Hassan went 2 tenths quicker, but who's closest to doing a lap? Is it Josh? No, it's Reds, but he's a 10th down. It's Carnage, but Soul's 2.5 tenths up. We'll watch him. See what he does. Does he take a really wide line, tight line? Yes, he does. See what he does through Cops. Can he take it flat? And he does take it flat. Oh, nice taking it, nice line for them there. Soul. See what he does through here. He's gonna brake a little bit. Doesn't invalid the Cops. Not. Oh no, Soul. He was 4 tenths up and he just runs a little bit wide through Chapel and just invalidates. That's not good, but Vettel, he's coming through. 3 tenths up this man is. This could put him well if he just doesn't mess up the final few corners. Takes a nice line. He can run wide a little bit, and he does. This is the end of qualifying for some people. So his qualifying is over. He was 4 tenths up, but he's still in P8. Vettel, he could do a 24 if he doesn't mess up this final few corners. Oh, he does a 25-1, sorry. But that was nice from him. But we got to see a good run through there. Oh, unlucky that you thought I had a quality ban, but that's okay, mate. Like, it's fine. But we'll obviously get to see. Does anyone else know who's the closest? It's the 2 Alpha Tauris. It's the 2 Alpha Tauris. It's the 2 Alpha Tauris. Okay, let's see what Worm goes. He's not improved, but Jay Prentice goes pole. Not pole, second. Josh goes pole. Thank you. I'm doing alright with my first column. Oh, Jacob Leaper coming to the final corner. He's improved. But let's see. Oh, Lucas spun. He was 8 tenths up. So he will be starting at the back of the grid with Delta. The man, Josh, in the McLaren will be starting on pole position for the British Grand Prix, putting the McLaren on pole for the home Grand Prix. But I want to see your predictions in chat. What will the top 3 be? Okay, so we'll run through the grid. It's Josh, J Prentice, Mad Scientist, Worm, then Levan, Led, Buck, Soul, Jacob Leaper, Hassan, Hasnin, Vettel, Belpena, Wamati, Adzlian, Bradley, Delbur, Red Dragon, Luke, and Delta. The grid for today's race. But it's going to be a close race because Britain, close battles. If someone can tell me what the weather is for the race, it would be lovely jubbly. Come on, know. I don't want it to be a surprise to me. I need to know so I can. Because people would not be doing 24s on wet setups, and I know that. It's a dry race. So, say a good old dry race for the British Grand Prix. Formation lap. We'll obviously put on the detail of the tyres. We'll see there is only 2 people on the mediums, and that is Matty and Luke. So they're going to be doing medium soft, but everyone else is on softs because the all start isn't much quicker than the low start. But we'll never know. But we'll get. If we get to see if anyone does well on the alt start or does really good on the alt start, like or we'll probably see some of the guys who are usually at the normal strategy. Don't know where Silverstone is in the UK, but I know it's in England somewhere. But it is in England and in Britain. But we'll run through the grid again, but we'll run it on softs. Josh on softs on pole, then Prentice second on softs, Mad Scientist on softs, Worm on softs, Leanne on softs, then Reds on softs, then Buck on softs, then Soul on softs, then Reaper on softs, then Hassan on softs, then Vettel, then Pena, then Matty, then so top 10 on softs, Vettel on softs, Payne on softs, Matty on mediums, Adrian on softs, Bradley on softs, Delbur on softs, Dragon on softs, Luke on mediums, and Delta is on softs. And Luke, I'm pretty sure the rules are you're meant to stay in your position for the grid, if I am correct. But I'm not, just tell me. But we'll just tell, I think the rule is you're meant to stay in your grid. Oh, I can't get a good camera, I can't get a good camera for the start, but we'll just watch P1. But I should get a good camera now. I can't get a good camera, I'm gonna watch P3 because okay, I have a good camera now, 5 red lights. And away we go for the British Grand Prix. It says Delta's in the lead, but I'm pretty sure it's Josh. Josh has had the most beautiful start that he can have. Oh, there's a spinner in the back! It's Reds! Reds just spun in the back. He spun. Does he have damage? No, that is the good thing. But Josh has led all the start. So, let's see if he can pull a gap. It should fix into the next turn, or the first sector. It should fix now. And Bradley's retired. Oh, what's happened here? And it's a safety car lap 1. There is a safety car lap 1. What happened here, boys? I just need to check something. Got a notification. Sorry, boys. Just need to check something. Got a message. Oh no. So I just had to check something. Sorry, my mum was just texting me. Sorry about that. Should go away in a minute. But I'm very sorry that your mum went to my feet. We'll get to see today how people do. I'm not going to do my prediction because I am a commentator's curse. A big one as well. But there's nothing really to say at the moment because it's just a safety car and everyone has to be stuck behind each other. But there's people pitting. Oh no! Mad Scientist got a penalty! Oh no! This is bad, that's bad, oh no, oh no, that's bad. That's not good, that's not good. Not good, not good. But, oh, seriously guys, I thought the good Matty is already into P3. What a good race for him already. A lot of people are going to gain positions. People going on hards. Hard would go to the end from here actually. Is it just me boys? I say it's lap 3. When we've only done one lap. Oh, Worm's retired. Wow, no, oh my, just watch out boys, there's a car in the middle of the circuit. So, someone can tell me what Josh is still first with a pen. Detail, it's a fire, oh no. Let's just see what happened with Josh. He's hit Worm, no. He hit Worm. Worm might have hit him actually. So he's got a penalty, which is that's gonna hinder him a bit back from there. But we'll just have interval and tires. Like yeah, we'll do it on tires, obviously, so we can see what the tires are for the race. See, but I think it'll be coming in next lap, so it's lap 2. But sorry if I'm talking a bit quiet. But let's just see. There's nothing like to say just at the moment. It's just everyone's just buying safety car, to be honest. But obviously, races will have safety cars. Obviously, nothing's gonna happen. Because everyone's like just following each other, to be honest. But there's nothing we need to say at the moment because everyone's just stuck behind under the safety car, just trying to keep the tyre temps warm. But we'll just watch. Obviously, people have gained positions. Like Matty's into 5th, Vettel's into 4th. Delta's gained a lot of positions though. Into P7. But Adrian's a little bit jumpy-wumpy. But let's see. I think the safety what car will be coming in this lap. Hards can last to the end from here. So we'll be seeing people. But let's see what's happening here. But the safety car should be coming in. If it doesn't, it's a little bit weird. Because everyone's behind it. And it should be coming in, and it is. So Jacob will be backing up the pack. But he's weirdly just got a gap to solve. So should just stay behind him, try pressure him into turn 1, into Abbey. Maybe even into like what after Abbey. He just try to stick behind him. Hopefully we get to see a battle. Hopefully we get to see a little bit of a battle. We'll get to see, and he's gone into the Vale chicane, and we'll watch him, and he's got a good restart. He's got a little bit of a gap to Josh already, but I don't think it'll be enough to pull away. A lot of people. Let's see what's happening in the back. Any battles at the back yet? Let's see. I think Lee Van if I get past Mad Scientist. No, not close enough. But Deliber spun on the exit of Abbey. Maybe a little tap or something, but there's not any battles at the moment. So I think Lee Van if I get past Mad Scientist. No, they're not close enough. It's just everyone's just behind everyone. Delta close to Adrian here. Still a little bit of a twitch of the back end, but Luke's led just up the inside of Luke here just before Cops. Luke might try to defend it, but he doesn't. But let's see what happens. Oh, Vettel just slidey whitey there. Adrian is right behind. Oh, they're going side by side here. Adrian can go for it if he wants to. He does, and oh, he's lagged and spun. Oh, and Luke is now into the points, and Levan just goes around the outside of the Vale. What can you say there? It's a nice move. On the outside of Vale, Buck is just behind Soul now, just wanting to get past. Oh, Soul, little twitch there, but I think you'll be getting past soon here, Buck. Obviously, let's just see what happens here. He's just can't get close enough on the strip. Ella's behind Delta as well. Everyone's just in a little bit of a little train, to be honest. There's nothing to watch. So for that was just my chair moving a little bit. But Payne's using a lot of ER there. So is Delta. But he's used it to catch up to Matty. But he's catching as well, though. He is gaining. Payne, he's gaining as well. Maggots, you can go flat there. You can almost go flat at the next, but Chapel, use it on the exit. You want to just tuck into the toe around here, to be honest. You tuck into the toe. Like, everyone will want to tuck into the toe, but as Luke's down to it, up to 11th from 18th, but he was in the point. Buck, I'm just a bit tired today, just didn't get some sleep, but we'll see what Buck does. Buck isn't close enough yet. We'll just watch Delta here. Vettel's catching, actually. ILR Vettel in the racing point from, was he 11th? We'll just see here. The most positions, he was actually, yeah, he was 11th. Delta from 19th on the grid. Just 6th in 6 laps, and he's right behind Matty now for 5th. Let's just go back onto time, yes. But he's right behind him now, as Matty is burning the battery to just stick in front of him. He's just wanting that position. He just wants to do best as he can, as much as he can as well. But we'll just see how he does. But we'll see if he gets him into Stowe. He's close enough. He's going to go to the inside. He's going to get him before Stowe. And up the inside of Matty for 5th place in the race. And Payne just right behind him as well. Oh, sorry about the missing that. Mad Scientist is about to pass Luke into Vale. Just opens the door, and Luke should defend this. He does. Luke just squeezes him. Just gives him the little squeeze saying, nope, this is my position, and Luke defends it here. He's just defending these people. He's like, no, this is my P11. This is Luke's debut in PSGL as well. So we'll see how he does. And he's just doing really well defending. He's like, this is my P11. But we'll see. Peter's about to get past Matty, maybe? No, it's not close, because look how much ERS Matty has used already. It's just, if you use battery, even if you have no battery at all, you're still going to get past. Yeah, that's annoying when you have to look behind someone, look behind on the safety car. I think, is anyone close? I think Dell was catching Vettel, but oh, Payne was looking up the inside, but like, it's like, look how much ERS Matty has used. It's like, I know he's wanting to try keep up, but like, when you have DRS, you don't really need to use your battery. Like, you can use your battery, but like, he's passing Delta here on the outside. No, Delta's just got a lot more pace just now on these tires, and Payne goes on the outside of Vale. Oh, maybe, and he doesn't. He just defends it. Ledge is now here now, with them two battling, and oh, Payne is up the inside, and he makes it stick, and he's done it, and Luke gets a penalty. But we'll just watch as, is it Payne? Yeah, is he gonna go for it into the corner after Abbey? No. We'll see who Ledge want to fight back for that P8. But I will watch. We'll be looking at the Delta times, obviously, and we see, yeah, Prentice is right on the back of Payne now, and he's going for the up the inside at Brooklands, but Payne's still there. Loffield's not got enough traction on the exit of Brooklands, but that's a good start for Prentice here. Obviously, he had to put on the safety car. And he's maybe about to get passed back by Payne for that P7. Payne will be like, he'll be kicking himself there, but with a good move by Prentice, to be honest. A really nice move. But Matt, he's not using his ELS now because he's not got much. But Ledge is just trying to stick. Oh, Marvin wide, and Prentice just sneaks up the inside. Oh, can't get it stuck though. Hello, what is it? If you haven't already, like, share, and maybe subscribe to our channel. Obviously, we want to hit 900 subs or maybe 1,000, because then we'll start getting some CPM per view or per 1,000 views. But Matt, he's just like, he's pushing it. Let's see, Matt is just nice. He wants to try save the DRS now, because he'll want to try save it for the end. But he's still in DRS range of Delta, but he's just too far behind, and we see in the background Ledge get past Payne here for P9, and he does. Payne just runs wide, and he's about to get passed by Levan. Don't know how to say his name, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, just tell me in the chat. But yeah, obviously seeing some good racing here, but Hassan just like, people just got Payne. They're on a train at the moment, so we'll just watch this train, to be honest. All is behind Matty. Delta will probably want to now try pull away from, what is it, like pull away from Matty, but Matty's he's using his ELS a lot, so it just means he's gonna have the toughest straight line. But like, when you run out of ELS, and Levan's gone up the inside, but Payne has got him back. They're just going side by side here into Vale. Oh, and they've gone cleanly. Oh, he spun. Payne has spun. They were going side by side. They were being a bit too aggressive, and Luke is gonna maybe capitalise on this, and he does. He's gone back into P12. Payne was just slowing down for them all. Oh, what? Adrian is lagging here. But no, Delta's still not out of Matt's DRS range. Matty is just sticking in that DRS. Just like, I'm gonna stick here till the end of this race. Yeah, so So yeah. But yeah, so we'll just see if anyone can catch up. Soul's just keeping that gap to Josh here, but I think they'll start to pit about lap 12, lap 10, 12 for the mediums. But we'll see. Delta's now catching Vettel, but Vettel's just not using any ERS. He's just keeping it. Matty's still stuck right. He's just stuck in the ERS. Matty, don't know what time to pit on lap 10. You can go way longer. Soul is dived into the pits wanting to try undercut Josh, but I think he'll probably undercut Josh anyway because Josh has a 5-second penalty to serve, and he gets out nicely. He's gonna probably get out. Oh, he's gonna maybe get out just behind the train, which is actually gonna be very good for him. That's gonna be good for him. He will not be stuck in a train. As Delta, it's just sticking just ahead. It could be a good result for Racing Point if this finishes. If it finishes like this, it'll be a good result for Racing Point. But we'll get to see how he does. Prentice, oh, sorry for missing that. Prentice went on the outside at Luffield of Matty. Sorry for not talking. Oh, he went up the inside of Brooklands actually. I just thought he went on the outside. Went up the inside of Luffield. Sorry for missing that. I did not talk over that. My fault. I don't talk over a lot of things. I'm a bit tired today. But I'm a loyal man. I will commentate every day if someone needs me. Oh, Delta's just getting caught now by Prentice. Prentice, he's going to be forced to go on the inside. Delta, he can't really do anything about it unless he gets a switchback of dreams. And it's going to be close. He's going to have to go for it. He's going to go for another switchback of dreams into Vale. The Vale chicane on the exit, but can't do anything there. Can't do anything, but they should be pitting now. Josh Pitts is going to have that 5-second penalty. He's going to be playing. Even that 5-second penalty can not stop him from winning against Soul. We're going to watch Soul here because, sorry for missing any battles. It's important just to see if Josh comes out ahead of Soul. It's gonna be really close. Josh is gonna be really annoyed about this. I think he's gonna come out ahead of Josh. He's gonna come just out ahead of Josh. Oh, it's close. But Josh is gonna be kicking himself there that he had to serve that pen. But I think Delta or Vettel will pit first. I think it'll probably be Vettel because Vettel is the leading Racing Point. I think Delta will want to pit later because he'll want to have those fresh tyres at the end of the race to be important. He'll want to just try and keep the Prentice here because he's pulling away from Matty. He's pulling away from the guy in front. Pardon me for that little bit of a burp, but we'll just see. He's now used a lot of ERS, but I think if Vettel wants to pit on this Delta, we don't know. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Oh, there's a Renault off, and it says San. Yeah, he maybe let his teammate by. We don't know. And Delta pits, and he's letting his. Maybe he just wanted to try to get the undercut on. Don't think he'll get the undercut on Prentice. He was close enough, but I think Vettel's gonna be like just praying that he can get a good oh, Pena wasn't the tired, but he's left. Have you just lagged out? No, what is that? Is he going in like AI every single corner? He's like, oof, the car keeps going. Look, it's just an easy move for him. It's a ghost. But George gets past Soul. He caught up so much to Soul. Sorry for missing that. But Soul has to lift off there. But Delta comes up behind him. Is he going to come out ahead of Ledge? It's not going to happen for him. Ledge has jumped Delta. Because Delta was ahead of Ledge, I think. Yeah, he was ahead of Ledge, and he's been jumped by Ledge. If I'm missing any battles, just tell me. But I don't think I've missed anything important. But there's nothing really important happening at the moment. But Levan is keeping. I didn't miss. There's nothing really happening at the moment there. We'll just in a little bit of a gap, but he's going for plant. It's up the inside, just on the out and hanger straight. I was about to call it international straight, but it's the hanger straight, and he's taking it. And Vettel is pitting now. He will want to jump the people he wants to jump. He'll want to jump. I don't think he'll jump Soul. So we'll check leader. I don't think he'll jump him, because I think he'll maybe he'll jump Soul. I don't think he will though. No, he won't. It's not gonna be possible for him. But we'll check the interval. But we'll see now. And Soul picks up another penalty. It's not going to be good for him. And Delta, obviously he's pretty close to the edge, so he'll want to try and jump Vettel as well. But we'll see Vettel coming out. Has he came out of his pit box yet? We'll just watch now. Vettel's coming out of his pit box now, and Delta's not going to jump him. Unless Delta just... Yeah, Delta's not jumped his own teammate. He's actually lost a bit of time to his teammate, I think. Nice. Maybe gained a bit of time, we don't know, but... We'll just see as... Buck is going for on Delber 4P9, and he gets it done. Good move by him there. But I think a lot of people who are on the hard tyre will have a good chance at this race, because the hards can go to the end. But we don't know. Anything could happen this race. Something could happen. Someone could spinala. Oh, like someone. People, there's been a lot of spinalas this race, but we don't know what will happen. So we'll have to wait and see. So I was just talking to my mother there. But we'll just see. Is there any battles forming? Red's catching Soul. But we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens here. And he goes for it. So this is for net P2, I think. Well, no, it'll be for P11 because they go on hards. Let's just see what happens. Oh, Hassan is right behind us training people, behind the red dragon. There's nothing, it's just a training car with 10 laps to go. People on the medium tire should start boxing now for softs, because mediums are not going to last 20 something laps. But I don't know why Hassan's going for that. Look, defend, because he knows he can now defend it. He should be allowed to defend anything he wants, because it is for track position. Maybe he's holding up for his teammate, Buck. Bucky will be going to the end on this set of tyres. But Soul, I might lose his P3 to Vettel now. Well, it might not be the P3, but we never know, because the guys on mediums will have to probably push. Unless the guys on mediums want, the hard guys want to start and pit on softs. But we do not know what's going to happen. Vettel's just in low fuel mode. With this battling, Delta could push his car a little bit more to like catch up to the guys in front. But he gets past Soul. Nice. Has he got past him yet? And he has. Nice and cleanly. Josh is now, and Luke has picked for the soft tyres. He will be pitting for the soft tyres. I think he'll be pitting for the soft tyres. But we'll get to see what happens. We yet to see what's going to happen. No one knows what's going to happen. But let's see. It's going to be fun. This has already been fun. It's been a good old day. Give me a whole actually. Oh, Soul's pit. Soul has pit. He's got wing. Oh, he's had damage. No, that's just not sad for him. He's gonna be kicking himself now because he was in a chance for the top 5. Delta's doing well. He's gonna be happy if he can get a good finish. He'll really want a good finish. He had a good couple finishes last year in F9, so. Now, nice, but oh, Josh is just gone. Josh is just powering. Look at Josh, he's just stuck behind these cars just now. But this is pretty much the Reds vs Vettel is pretty much for the net race second, because I don't think I don't think the guys on hards will win. I think the guys on mediums will win. Look at that! Look at that! He's just made 2 positions instantly there. I think he's gonna have to go for it on this guy on sort of hards. He's gonna go for it. He's been really aggressive. He wants this win. He wants the first race win of the season, and he gets up the inside there. And oh, Bucks just shoved him off the end. Delta's got a penalty. That's gonna be important here. That will be a massive difference for him. But we do not know what's gonna happen. You never know. Matty could get a penalty, and that could be another. And Adrian's just doing his own thing, just having a little vibe, just vibing on the circuit, like having a nice vibe. But I think it'll be probably between Josh and Mad Scientist, or Jacob could win actually. We never know, but just see if Vettel can catch Reds, because this is probably for some good points, because a lot of people will be pitting, as we can see now. We'll see if we'll just watch the. Oh wait, outside up. Hassan just went round the outside at Stowe. They double stacked as well, so Hassan will want to get past Buck now for P6 again, and want to get past him again because he will want to. Fossey are doing well. They're 6th and 14th, but Luke obviously. First race in PSGL racing, PSGL Gaming League / XBGL, PSGL racing. But oh, someone spun. I think it's just a glitch, but Soul has actually spun at Luffield, which could bring out a safety car. We do not know. Anything could happen. It could bring out a safety car, but it could actually with 6 laps. I've had one with 24 around here. No, 22, 23, because it gave us 2 laps. It gave us from 24. But let's see what happens. J Buck just trying to get past, to be honest. Trying to get back past Josh for 5th. This will probably be for 2nd or 3rd, or even the win if I catch up to the hard runners, which they are. Matty's now on the rear of Delta. Oh, and he's got past, and he's got a penalty, and he's been spun. Delta's been a respectable driver and waited, thinking, and Delta's let him by. So he waited up, which is fair to be honest, but Adrian just got back past, which Adrian should just let him back by, to be honest, because Adrian, yes, he got past him legally, but Delta's waiting for Matty. As you can see, Adrian's just lagging all over the place. It's dangerous to race against laggy people, because you never know what could happen. So it's really dangerous for him to lag, because you never know. Delta could be passing him and then he could lag into him, slight Delta. So look at that. I'm not saying anything bad, but like it's just really dangerous for people. Like he's gotten past Matt here, but like that could have been really dangerous. See, you just look at it. It's just lag. It's dangerous just now. It's not causing anything, but it's just you never know what could happen with lag. But as we can see, there's not really anything battling happening just now. Unless Delta tries to get back past Matty. But you can just see as he has lag, it's like... It's not annoying, but it's just like... Does he have to lag? I think it'll annoy Matty because he knows Matty knows he's quicker. Like, Matty's like, I've got past him, but then you see the lag, and he goes, oh no, I've not got past him. Because he's lagged. You didn't get back past him, see? It's just, he goes white and then he just comes in like, you don't know what's gonna happen. Oh man, he's had a slide, that was not close enough. But there's not any battling happening just now, but I think Josh is catching a lot up to Jacob. But it's only going to be probably for P4. But these guys at the front are 100% not going to make it to the end. They're going to be close or on the edge of puncture. They'll probably have a puncture at lap 26, like Lewis Hamilton way. Valtteri will have it on 20, like Valtteri and what is it? Valtteri and Lewis, like, they'll have punctures on 25 and 26 if they keep going. If they want to be safe, they'll pit for sauce, go to the end, because they're far enough ahead of Hassan for points. 100% they'll still get points. Like, it's like they could pit now, go for sauce, and they'll be far enough ahead of Delta. But they'll probably want to go to the end because they'll want to secure it. But Josh is catching Jacob. And just watch this for a little bit, because there's not any battling going on. But there's no... Sorry we're not talking for a minute, it's just... I forgot to keep talking because I've got a bit of a sore head, but I'm tired as well. But we'll just see 4 laps to go. Everyone's just split off in a few people beside each other. Payna keeps joining. Payna, just try getting your car, mate. If you can't get in your car, just keep joining if you want, but it's just gonna... You try getting your car, you're doing well, mate. You're having your good race. You're having your little race. If you're having your little race, it's a race. Even if you're at the back of the grid, you're still not... You're just at the back. You're having your own race. You're having your little race. Even if it's not with anybody, you're vibing. Having some positive vibes, just sitting back, having a little race. Just positively vibing. It's just called fun. This isn't competitive. You don't earn money. Just do it for fun, innit? It's like, I don't race this competitively. No one does, unless you're like the top 5 tiers in PSGL. You'll do it for fun. But like, I think like the bottom tiers and some people who don't like F1 esports, you'll just race it for fun. Like, you'll obviously want to like gain pace, get better. But it's like, the game isn't, it's like, it's for fun, innit? It's like, it's racing against your pals sometimes. That's what all you think about. Sometimes you just want to race against your pals. Just think about that. You want to just have some fun with your mates on the game. Like I do a lot, like, I do a lot of stuff with my mates for fun. Because it's fun, innit? It's like, when you're like having fun, but you're in a league list, it's still having a league list. But as we can see here, we'll just see Buck is on the back of Josh. Actually, the leaders will probably go to the end, but the tires will be dead. Very, very dead actually. They'll be really dead. Obviously I've said this already, they will be dead. They'll be on the edge of the tire life, but Buck is now right behind Josh. They're both on the same lap of a tyre, and I think Josh is playing to get past soon. But Josh wants to, but like these guys, Jay Prentice and that, just keeping it a little nice, to be honest. They're probably gonna get 1-2 unless they tyres punk blow. I think the closest fight is. Oh wait, actually, Led's I can go past by Led's. Led's just got past him nicely there. Nice move by him. Delta's gonna get 13th. Maybe even more positions, we don't know. He's doing well, Delta. Some last on the grid to 13th. It's still pretty good. Like, last on the grid, and you still gain positions in a league this. You've done well. Welcome everyone who is in the stream. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share it with your mates. Put in the comments what your predictions are, because we want to know. We never don't want to know, because we want to know. Because we are the biggest league on PlayStation. We just moved to Xbox just to see how we would do. But just look at Anzan, he's lagging. It's like, we'll just watch Anzan here. He's lagging all over the place. Like, you can have him race, but like, when he lags, it's a different thing. Because it's just gonna matter, he just can't get past him. Like, it's just gonna annoy him. Because Matty will want to get past him. I predict getting a fat penalty. Oh, you're gonna get a fat penalty? Oh. We don't know, man. We don't know what will happen. Josh removed his penalty. He got his penalty served anyway, but if you don't know already, we're trying to get to 1,000 subs. I don't know if we are, but that's the goal I want them to get. But Matty can't get past him. Like, I used to lag a lot, and people got used to getting mad at me. Why did they not get mad at Adzam when he lags? Because look, he's gonna want to lag back always. See, like, I know it's a bit mean to say this, but like, it's just like lag's gonna do other people this because Matty wants to get past, but he can't because of the lag. But it's like he's allowed to this because he has the right to do what he this to this. But when he lags, it's physically impossible to get past him because of the lag. Because of the lag, you can't get past him. It's physically impossible to get past when it lags because of that. Yeah, it's on to next week, man. Just try to do your best next week, man. I forgot. I'll actually check the calendar because I'm an admin. But we are coming on to the final lap here on Britain. We are doing interviews, so the top 3 after the race, please join the party. Because it is on the PSGL Formula 9 PlayStation chat, but this is going to be the closest race. I think it will be really close unless the tyres die. Levan will have to push it. Come on, you will want to push as much as he can for this win. He'll be ERS heavy right now, Prentice, to wanting to win. But Matty finally, and has he got no? He can't. It's the lag. Matty's just got another pen. But we'll just watch his final battle, the battle for the final position on the not the final position, but the top position on the podium. But we'll just see, is he going to get him? He's going to have to use a lot of ERS to get him. Because the guy, Levan is like, he's doing well. But like, are they going to get pumped on the final lap? They haven't yet. But the tyres are going to be close. Or on the thread of the needle on it. But let's see, is Levan far enough ahead? I think he is far enough ahead. And he's... he gets a good... Oh, and Josh is spun! Oh no! He's spun on Cops! And he's now giving the Dragon more points and maybe Vettel. But we'll see. Into the final corner we go, and Levan is gonna win the Grand Prix behind Prentice. What a close race for them. Levan wins on 24. Chapeau to him. Chapeau. And Man's Artist, does he... I don't think he's... I think he's far enough ahead. I think he's far enough ahead. And he is. GG The top three, J-Buck gets second, Hassan gets fifth, not second, sixth, but J-Buck gets to seventh, Red Dragon gets eighth, but ninth will go to Joe, and Vettel goes past him for eighth, Red Dragon goes on to 10th, Adrian, well deserved 11th, but a little bit laggy, but Adrian goes on to 11th, 12th, but the Delta promoted to 12th. Good race for the Racing Point, 8th and 12th. Luke in his debut finishes 14th. Good race. Now we just see Dalbert just rounding out the final few corners to finish 15th and end the second round of PSGL F9 season 27 on Britain. The top three, if you want it, just join the party, mate. Driver of the day, Delta, deserved, 100% deserved, mate. Well done. So I had to check something. Just top three, mate, join the party. Obviously no one's gonna watch the interviews, but top three, if you are gonna interview, just tell me on Discord, are you joining or not to the interviews? We're doing top three, obviously. Top five is a bit too crammed, but top three is Levan winning. Levan, is it his home Grand Prix though? We're not gonna watch Champagne because I just need to check some. Sorry for skipping the Champagne, but we are going to see it was not a home Grand Prix win, but it was a home Grand Prix second for the Alpha Tauri of J Prentice. But we will leave your names out. It was first Levan, second Apprentice, third Scientist, fourth Jacob Leaper, fifth Hassan, Buck sixth, Reg seventh, I love it with no penalties, Chapeau in eighth, ninth was Josh, 10th was Dragon, 11th was Mattis, 12th was Delta, 13th was Adrian, 14th was Luke, 15th was Dalbert, and 16th was Payne, and then the retirements were Soul, Worm and Bradley. Well done to everyone finishing this race. If we are doing interviews, just tell me on Discord if you are gonna join, because I need to know, or message me on PlayStation in the chat, in the chat, just need to know. Just need to know, man. But GG to everyone. We'll get, obviously, just tell me on Discord or PlayStation if you are interviewing. Yeah, it's just we're gonna do interviews top three. But GG to everyone. That was a fun race. Very close between the top two. But that was a fun race. Really close battle. But the next race, oh, the tire's only 70%. Okay, so I thought it was. Next race will be Belgium, which is gonna be fun. But we're just gonna check if anyone are we doing interviews. Hello, mate. Some can add Levan to the group chat so I can actually get them in. start without him.
Smart.
Okay. We will go to, remember, just put your voices on allow, so you can get, if you haven't already.
Copy.
Okay. We will start with Pentis. How did qualifying go for you, Pentis?
Yeah, qualifying was alright. Quite on the front row. I was quite happy with the lap time. I don't think I could really do any better than P2. I think Josh was, in terms of one lap pace, he was just a little bit out of reach. So, I mean, start P2, you've got a fairly clear road ahead.
Yeah, you got
And
the inside
then,
line.
you know, it's just about making a clean start at that point and making sure that, you know, you keep it clean and settle in, really.
Yeah, so, start of the day, you got off well. Then when the safety car came out, what were you thinking?
I knew straight away what I was going to do. I knew if there was an early safety car, because the pit lane is so long here, you know, you lose that effect pretty much if you do decide to pit. I was actually quite surprised to see that that Josh didn't pit ahead, as I suspect Mr. McGregor was as well. You know, I think it's the only way really to go, because you can keep your medium tyres quite well. It's a really good race tyre, so it was the way to go, and certainly to eliminate a pit stop if you weren't going to stack and lose a lot of time that way was the way to go, really.
Yeah, so obviously safety car came out, and then what was it? The restart of safety car, how did that go? And then just trying to gain pace, obviously. So
well, it was about keeping an eye on what was going on. I knew that I was the first in, so like mad scientist, I think it was just a case of sit back and take your chances where they came. There was a chance early on. There was a couple of drivers who fought quite a bit, and so you just sort of keep yourself back, keep your battery, keep a bit of spare fuel, and then when the opportunities do arise, you can use them to your advantage. And I think that's kind of what I did today, really.
So the final few laps, you were just stuck behind the Alfa Romeo, and what were you thinking in those final few laps there?
Well, to be fair to him, he actually passed me. We were pretty equal on pace. I would suggest that he was probably a couple of tenths faster, but he was doing everything to break a DRS, and to break DRS here is very difficult. So with that, I think you have to sort of sit in, make sure that you're within in that second so you can save your battery, and keep a bit of fuel back. And again, I did that to the last 3 laps, and then just pressed all of the buttons, used the tools I had available, and it didn't quite pay off. You know, I ended up a tenth behind him, but I can't really complain. I think he was just that bit better today, and it would have been an unexpected result had I've got past him, to be perfectly honest.
Heading into Belgium next, how do you think about Belgium?
Should be strong there. You know, myself and my teammate, we've both been towards the sharp end in qualifying for both races so far this season. We've both been, in terms of outright race pace, towards the sharp end, but we've both, especially in Australia, had bad luck. I don't know what happened to him. I know he collided with something under the safety car. I can just see his car stranded out as it came out of the pit lane, so I knew something had gone wrong. I should be okay. I don't necessarily think another podium's in the offing, but if we can get solid points, this championship is going to be about consistency, because there's already been 2 of the fastest drivers. I mean, Josh has suffered badly in the first 2 races, so it's about staying consistent, staying sharp, and just, even when things don't quite go your way, to make sure that you do at least pick something up. That's what's going to be free.
So good luck in Belgium, and well done on the P2 today.
Thank you very much.
So Mad Scientist, on to you now.
Yeah.
P3, how did qualifying go?
Yeah, it went pretty well. I think I was pretty annoyed though, because on my last run I was about 2 tenths up, and I really thought I could have done it, but just on that the right-hander after the hanger straight, I just went a bit wide and invalidated. But yeah, I was pretty happy with the pace that I had there.
Yeah, so you went well in qualifying and then start. How did you feel off the start?
Yeah, I think the start was pretty average, really. I just managed to keep behind, I think it was Prentice.
Yeah, well.
Just managed to keep behind him, really, and stuck with him for a while. Obviously, when the safety car came out, I was pretty torn between pitting and not.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much a last-minute dive in, but really did not think them mediums would go to the end, so I was pretty impressed with that.
So the safety car came out. Was it good for you, or?
Yeah, I'd say it was pretty as best as I could do, considering the strategy I took in the end. I'd say it played really well into my race.
Yeah.
But I was definitely torn between whether or not to, which surprised me. And then Prentice went in, so I thought I'd follow him in, and I did actually get a 5-second penalty because I was trying to switch to my hard tyres, and just wasn't looking at my speed. But other than that, not too bad overall.
And then the race, just did it go well? Did your consistency keep up, or?
Yeah, I'd say I was pretty consistent. I think after the safety car, I was stuck behind this Ferrari for a bit, but I managed to get past him, and it was pretty much just a lonely race after that. I was gaining on the train in front, but after the pits and everything, I was sort of just stuck on my own, about 4 seconds off the top two, but had a bit of an off, nearly spun out completely, but managed to recover it. So I was just sort of stuck in a bit of limbo, really.
So Belgium, how do you think he'll do?
Belgium's, I mean, it does depend. Obviously, track limits can be quite difficult on it, I feel. I think I've got pretty good pace. I'll definitely put a bit of practice in for it. But yeah, I think it should be a good race.
So well done, and for the PC, and good luck in Belgium.
Yeah, cheers.
And obviously this is the end of the stream. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Alpha for PSGL F9 Season 27.